Hey guys, this is CVAC0 doing another IXDL League Open League cast, and I guess I'll go ahead and get started since I'm a bit behind already. So the Dire, they actually pick up two really quick um, supports, and having Wisp as second pick is interesting because I guess they were trying to bait them into banning CK and Tiny because they pick up the Sven, and this is a pretty good Wisp combo as is, but the CK, if they had picked them up, give them a little bit stronger lane presence, and I just don't like Shadow Demon as a first pick. I guess I'll get more into Sven. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead into it. So Sven has that Stormhammer. This is most likely going to be this tri-lane, and it's a decently strong tri-lane. They will struggle pretty hard when it comes to mana though, but luckily they have that tether, so it's not as bad as it looks. Sven ganking, it's not bad, and he basically has a free Battle Fury whenever he chooses to level up the Great Cleave. Um, of course, he could get kited, and that's something you have to watch out for. I think if they pick up a Beastmaster, if the Dire choose to pick up a Beastmaster or a Bane, they could really shut Sven down. And so for the Dire, for the Radiant, there's a Lone Druid, Dragon Knight, Juggernaut, and Leshrac pick. This is pretty heavily melee, so while that doesn't matter that much, in the laning phase they might struggle a little bit, but actually it's not bad at all because Lone Druid will be in that offlane heal solo. He's a great soloer. Dragon Knight most likely going to be part of that mid. Use that bottle and take advantage of it, and Juggernaut in Leshrac, that's 2/3 of their tri-lane right there, and they need a guaranteed stun somewhere. I would like to see a Vengeful Spirit picked up here. Oh, they could have picked up the Bane as well, but it gets banned out because well thought out by Scar over here, the captain for the Dire side, and Scar picks up the Darkseer for their fourth pick, and this adds great team fight. It might be a bit hard to get that vacuum wall combo with this, but he does have that surge. He can Ion Shell Sven as well, so that'll add a bit more damage. I would like to see a Magnus pick up for the fifth pick for the Dire, because if they pick him up, it can really add to the cleave damage that Sven can do. It's a strategy that was used a couple months ago, where they RP'd, even if it was just two, and gave them power to Sven. Sven absolutely obliterated the other team. Nerve damage. Thinking about this fifth pick, they need that support. They could pick up the Rubik. Oh no, Rubik's banned. I think a guaranteed stun will have to follow from here. It's going to be a Vengeful Spirit, so I do guess kind of correctly. So Venge could basically swap heroes, especially she got that recent buff, and her survivability is a bit up as well. And the aura stack would definitely help with the early game damage if she chooses to go that build. Look at that damage bonus; it's really significant, to be honest, if she can stay alive. For a fifth pickup here for Radiant, for the Dire, they're looking to pick up a mid hero. Quap, is she available? She is available. So I think Quap would be the pickup here. Other mid heroes you can think of is Magnus. Actually, Magnus might be the pickup. Both are very good. Quap can snowball and really open up the lanes for Sven to farm. Magnus is there as well. Add to the RP, follow up by that vacuum. Got that good global ganking from the Wisp. The thing is, though, as we all know, Wisp is a bit squishy in lane, so if Venge gets a stun out and there is a follow-up Split Earth, that could be a very easy first blood. But of course, Shadow Demon's there to disrupt. But Juggernaut, this will be an interesting lane. I think Juggernaut. I think the Radiant will run the aggressive tri-lane against this more defensive tri-lane. There's a possibility they both kind of avoid each other by running aggressive tri-lanes, because that is almost the thing for the IXDL. I really like doing it. They pick up the Naix. This is interesting. I don't dislike this choice either. Naix could be, I think, mid, or they could put Sven mid. One of the other could be mid. If they do put Sven mid, Naix could be part of that aggressive tri-lane. Both aren't bad because it is a Dragon Knight that's mid. Darkseer could go mid and Naix offlane, but I think that's wasting Darkseer's potential as an offlaner. So we're just waiting for the players to pick up their heroes, and this looks interesting. I really hope uh, it's not a quick FF, because a lot of these IXDL games tend to be over quickly because of that nerve damage. The captain is playing the carry juggernaut. Leshrac, that support will be played by Sasa, and that solo lane lone druid is PG Eric, ARK. That boo boo shit will be in that on that mid Dragonite, and interesting build. I'm going Tango's Quelling Blade and Stout Shield. The only problem with this build is you'll be having a really delayed bottle, but I guess it's not that big a deal, since he will be laning against another melee hero. And finally, on the Vengeful Spirit, it's Peevis run. The Captain Scar will be on this next, and they will be running that safe lane, tri lane, so not a try versus try situation. iHax is on the Shadow Demon, on the spin is IG or /G. Darkseer is Councilman Doug Wilson, and finally on the support and global ganking Wisp, it's Abortionist. So I'll go ahead and pull up the last hits and denies as we go ahead and get started. So in the mid, it's going to be the Lifestealer. This is a decent choice because he doesn't need that much regen, since he will have that feast ability. And he could basically solo kill Dragonite. Could rage, so Dragonite can't really get the stun off. There's a ping, because this this Lone Druid is hoping to use his bear to try to pull the creeps this way. And this is not bad. He's just also scouting like how the lanes are going to be. Darkseer is showing that he might go just go jungle and completely abandon the tri lane bot, so he doesn't get killed or anything, and that's not bad either. So Sven, going for that Stout Shield, he's expecting to get harassed quite a bit, and it might be true. As long as they try to take care of the bear, and they're doing their best to really kill the bear, but the bear is doing a good job dragging the creeps along. The Lone Druid will get quite a bit of mana, and oh no, the Stout Shield ended up being a good choice because now he has to tank all these creeps. So this is pretty good, and it basically, oh no, the supports will get back in time to stack and pulls. Sven, the only problem is he will miss some last hits. Oh, he does get that one though. He's actually 3-0. Well done. So Nags will be up against this Dragonite. It should be a pretty even lane. Dragonite might have a slight advantage, and Juggernaut bot lane is just getting absolute free farm. I'm surprised the supports aren't taking it. No, they are taking advantage of this stack, and here comes the first pull through. And top lane, Dre nearly gets caught out here. So we'll see how this works out. I think in this passive way, oh no, they both have pretty decent late game. Maybe the Radiant have a little bit better, but the thing is, they have to split their farm a bit more. Android will always be a problem. And here's the pull through by the Wisp, and I like this because Wisp needs his levels as soon as he can. So Sven, I haven't even used up that much. I'm surprised. No, he's actually sent his bear. Why don't he just? Oh no, he's not high enough level to recall his bear. He's only level 1, although he did get some of the creeps from that pool with his bear. He still needs more. He needs to be a bit careful if he walks over here. He could easily die. So the bear will be under level. This will be a struggle for him. He actually didn't get any last hits. I'm surprised. I wonder what they did with that pool that he had. So the bot lane, they're just farming up. Juggernaut's still leading auto charts, and this is to be expected. Lifestealer is actually had about 5 last hits more than his Dragonite, but Dragonite will catch up a little bit because mid laning is a bit of a seesaw right now. Lifestealer actually gets the haste room. Will he do something with it? It doesn't look like it, and I guess he can't really do anything because he got it from bot. Will he try to go top, or will he try to get a kill? I just don't think it will. He would die because he's a bit squishy still. tower could really do a lot of damage. So far he's going for phase boots, and he might go race car lifestealer. And Darkser still jungling it up over here, so he's doing alright, as is. He is level 3 though, it's a little bit behind. He almost has his soul ring, he's close to it. He actually has to eat Tango soon. There's some pings going out and basically telling him to go back into the fountain and maybe come back down here so he can protect this tower, because Leshrac can easily burn down this tower. It is always a danger to abandon a lane like this, especially if there's a Leshrac with Edict. So it looks like the captain's telling him to, well, not the captain, just Wisp. Oh, there's a lifestealer kill on the Dragonite, and I'm sorry, I missed First Blood. And I'm absolutely terrible at this. Lifestealer finishes up his phase boots, and does grab First Blood. It's a solo kill, that's really big. Darkser is going down to this bot lane, back to throw down the ion shells basically. Get some last hits, keep the lane pushed a bit. And he does get 2 last hits from there. Well done. But he might get zoned out a bit. And there's the Edict, and the only problem, oh, here's the next, oh, there's a stun. Is there going to be a split earth to follow? No. Darkser gets away fine, he's got that surge. They will get the first tower though, because there is that Juggernaut ward. He tried to get denied, but it didn't work out. Will he pay for it though? No, he should be fine. Vinge wasn't in range for that stun. There's some pings going on, saying trying to protect that tier 2. So 5 minutes in, and the first tower is down for the Radiant. Even though they lose First Blood, they kind of get a bit of a trade-off. But Lifesteal are really taking advantage. He did kill Dragonite once already. Dragonite is level 6. He does have the Elder Dragon form. Top lane though, Lone Dread has basically given up and he has gone to the jungle. And now they're going to try to get a tower of their own. But unlike the Radiant, they don't have an Edict or any spells that can really help him take out the tower. But they will do their best. So support's actually rotating in, going on mid, and there's that stun. Nice reaction time. So the Rage actually keeps them alive, and the stun misses. It's nullified. Dragonite low too. But actually gets a level in Greater Cleveland. I guess this is pretty good because now he's using this free Battle Fury to farm a bit faster and push the lanes a bit more. Shadow Demon taking a lot of tower damage. He needs to be a bit careful. So does Sven. If there are any rotations, it could be that they're actually going in on this tower, and this pushing lineup is working pretty well. The Edict is there. Dragonite even pops the Elder Dragon for him. This tower will go down. Lifestealer can only do nothing. Can only watch. The tower does die, and that's 2 towers. They might just continue with this 5-man and force this. Oh my! The stuns doesn't quite stack. Isn't enough. He actually infests. He will get out fine. He will pop out. Yep, he's full health again, and he's going to actually try to turn around this. I don't know about this. There's some rotations. Who is it that's rotating? It's Shadow Demon. Darkseer actually comes in as well, and try to chase. There's that Rage. I mean, what's it called? I can't. Surge, there it is. I'm retarded sometimes. Wisp is only level 3. The supports here, I don't know if they can do much. They don't really have their skills. Okay, now he's being a bit aggressive. He pops the Rage, and they're trying to go Juggernaut's actually doing a lot of spin. There's a Leshrac Sun lands on too. There's a defensive disruption. Will he die though? I think he will die. Yes, there's the Edict even. And there's a Surge actually. He gets saved. Meanwhile, Lifestealer is running away. So far, it's been an advantage of the Radiant. They have the pushing power, and the Radiant and the Dire just trickling one at a time. But I guess meanwhile, Sven is farming. He's doing alright for himself. He's going for that armlet build. Or actually, maybe just Helm of the Dominator. We'll see. But Wisp needs to get that level 6 as soon as he can. He's only level 4 right now. It's 8 minutes into the game. Darkseer is only level 5. But he did go jungle. Had to give up his tier 1 too. Sven farming a bit. Maybe he needs to be a bit careful. He's pinging. He's saying that there's a rune in it. He's right. There's a haste rune there. Actually, he saw this from this ward. And they're saying that there might be a gank. Yellow might be a bit terrified. Or maybe he wants to sweep in through there. Lone Druid has actually caught up decently. He's level 5 now. That jungling really has helped him. He's got something on the courier. Lifestealer actually gets to kill mid. And I am missing kills left and right. Leshrek dies as well. And Lio is killed by a tower. Bio was there for at least a bit of the EXP. I need to pay attention a bit more. And so this is interesting because due to the infest, there can be 3 heroes at any moment for the Dire. There is a TP, and will Sven die here? No, but the bear is still chasing. Hoping to get a first hit and tangle, I guess. Bot lane, there's a lot of heroes here. You need to keep track of these things. Dragon Eye almost got his treads. He's on the top lane, humming in the Radiant Jungle at the Ancient. Leshrek is weak. Wisp is lurking around. IXDL is still farming up. I guess I'll go ahead and move this to net worth because it's time. And Juggernaut leads all, and he had that free lane. And this is to be expected. He's doing very well for himself. Another free lane for him. He will have that level 2. Well, he's only level 7 though. Naix is level 8. He is pretty strong. Look at him crawl there, and there might be a fight top. The Radiant looking to maybe wrap around and find someone. But they have no vision. Neither side have visions. Oh, they're going on this Sven. Sven takes a double stun. Oh, nice disruption. It saves him from getting hit, and he's going to pop his godlike check, and he's trying to back out, but Dragon Knight gets the Dragon Tail off. And is he going to go down? He popped everything. He's no mana. Maybe he can switch, and he's hoping to go, but he dies actually. The AX actually comes in with that rotation, and while Leshrek does miss, Wisp, Vengeful Spirit will pay with their life. Wisp is here as well, trying to get some vision on that Leshrek, and he does get it. Split Earth, will he try to do it? He looks to be dead, but he's going to try to waste as much time as possible now. He may even get out, because they're not chasing for Naix. He's trying to get that slow off, and no, he's going to suicide to neutrals maybe? No, he doesn't. This ends up getting the kill. So at the end, I think it was a 3-for-1 trade. So a good trade overall because DK died and the 2 supports as well. All for the carry Sven. Of course, it does lower Sven's farming abilities a bit. I'm not sure why he's on agility treads. To be honest, I guess he wants to attack speed, but it's kind of useless if you're just trying to last hit. So this might be a problem for him. There's a Juggernaut Blade Fury. Maybe he's trying to isolate Sven, and no. There's a tower deny. Oh, he actually pops a stun. There's going to be Omni. There's Omni just to kind of keep him alive. Wisp is there as well, but so is the bear and Leshrek. Nice split earth it lands on too. They can turn things around. Sven might die here. Bear is doing quite a bit of damage. He needs another tangle. They don't get it. Wisp actually TP's back home to heal up. They're going to come back in a bit. Well, actually, no. So the bear looking to push top a little bit. There's actually engagement bot and Lifestealers opening up on this Vengeful Spirit, but his rage is about to wear out. And once it does, he's going to turn around and stun. There's the stun, and Venge turning around and running. Oh, he's really diving this. He wants this all, and using that infest to get the kill. Well done. Leshrek trying to come in. Oh, will he get the courier? No, the courier is doing a little bit of juking himself. And AX dives really far for that too. And this is a scary thing. Wisp is level 6. Well, duh, because he did do that TP. But now Lifestealer is ahead in net worth. Sven is catching up slowly. He still hasn't shown what he wants to make, and he's been stuck at this helm for a while. So the Radiant grouped up S5. They really want this tier 1. They're looking to use the Edict and the Bear to get that tier 1. Will the Dire try to contest? Maybe they should try to go split push. Lifesayer is having that in mind. He does get that tier 1 trade. Wisp is there with the illusions. And they will get this tower really quickly. Look at the pushing power. They need to back off, and they are choosing to back off. If they get caught out, they could easily die. And they're going to keep going to this tier 2. They're going to try to force back some TPs. Sven really needing that farm, but the Dire are refusing to, because they have the healing ward as well. And this pushing power is really strong, as we can see. They might just push to tier 3 as well. They force out the glyph. Is there any reaction? Yes, look at this Lifestealer really going at it. Wisp takes a stun to the face, and there's a disruption on the Sven. Get some more illusions. Well, actually, just to get out of that stun. Wisp actually TP's out just to save himself, but Sven, look at him. He's going to die here. And he does die. So far, it's a fair trade for the Radiant. They like this trade. Sven even buys back from this further. He's further from what he wants, but he does. Oh, actually, is he going to try to stun? He does stun, get a kill on Electric, so instantly pays back a bit, and there is an instant smoke trying to chase after these heroes. Do they know where they are right now? Smoke, they're going to try to do it. There's actually a sentry ward here. If they run past it, they'll know. Now they're going to try to go on this Vengeful Strike. They will go on her. She looks to be dead here, and the smoke pays off. It really does pay off. Sven's able to get some of that cash back and get a bit of EXP as well. Now they're going to try to transition into a push. But it's so hard to push against. Well, it's not that bad to push against it. Omni Slash is down. It was used in that fight. I guess I just missed it. Shadow Demon still smoked up a bit because he's slow. And this mobility, especially if you use a Warcry, can definitely speed things up, along with that 15% speed bonus. There's a TP bot, and Darkseer's choosing to run away. He's got that search, he's fine. He's almost to that mech, he only needs about 600 more gold. Lifestealer looking up to just dive here, and the bear taking so much damage. He does get his ultimate off. He dies here as well, and Lifestealer using that Infest Bomb. There's that Sven stun going out, and the Electric actually hits too. But Dragonite dies, and they're still looking to chase. Is there a disruption? No disruption. No mana, but Lifestealer is like, nope, gonna open up a can of whoop ass still. And there's that slow, and they're really turning things around. Dragonite's like, oh, I'm here, guys, but it's currently 5v3. Sven might die, but there's yet another stun going out. There's the wall. It gets dropped, and they're hoping to go on this Juggernaut. Will he get it? He needs a little bit more space. He does have the drums, though. Will he get out? There's a disruption on the Spear. What a hectic fight. Trying to get that stun off. He does get the stun off. Will he die? Yes, he does die. No, Vengeful Spirit does die, and Lifestealer gets out. Look at the movement. This race car Lifestealer. He's got that Yasha. He's so fast. It's so hard trying to run away from him. So the problem with the Radiant lineup is if they are separated like this, as you can tell, they die really quickly. They don't really have, well, they have a lot of stuns, but it's single target, and they have not been stacking them well, to be honest. They need the Radiant are the ones that should be grouped up as 5 and looking for pickoffs. The Dire are just really mobile with Sven's Warcry and Surge, and this race car Lifestealer. Wisp can even give that global TP, and no one is safe. There's this disruption, and he looks to be dead. Lone Druid looks to be caught, and he just gets completely bursted down. And there's already 2 FFs here, 3 Fs, that's 4. And I think that's game, guys. A really quick game, but interesting strategies overall. Unfortunately, I wish I could cast a longer game. But, you know, long games are rare in IXDL. So I can't always get one. So I'll wait for the Ancient to explode so we can see the stats. And well played by the Dire side. I think the draft wasn't bad for either side, but it was just played better by the Dire. The Radiant for a bit looked like they had a small advantage with the pushing power, but when every time you group up as 5, you lose out on EXP even if you are leading in gold. So I'll go ahead and leave out the stat sheet just a little bit. And Lifestealer really turned things around for them. Other than that, other than losing mid, the Radiant, it's not like the Radiant were getting outplayed that poorly until Lifestealer started fighting. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me